Do you know what is one of the best decisions I ever made as a new homeowner? Hi, I'm Sari Lampinen, garden and landscape designer at Garden Design Stories. So, when we moved into a new home and our yard was like a blank slate, there was just a lawn and the hedges around the perimeter. And it was so basic that there was nothing, no trees, none. So, the first things that I did, of course, I made some little projects, but very soon I realized that it's important to have like a proper space planning, have a layout for the whole garden. And I really think that that was one of the most important things. So if you have a new garden or you have a yard that has been existing there for years, but it's overgrown, or you have moved into a home that has been designed by somebody else before you, and you want to make it suitable for yourself, your family, and your lifestyle. I think that it's the most important thing to start figuring out what is the space, how you want to use it, and what is the layout. Because when I look back into those times when I started digging myself and with the help of my husband, digging the garden, the flower beds, doing pathways, doing some extra paving. So everything what we did, it was according to a new layout. Of course, over the years, I have added some planting areas, maybe made some of them larger than they were in the original plan because I wanted to have a little bit more room to just test and experiment with the planting. But the basic layout is exactly the same that I did over 20 years ago. So I think that it has served really well. But over the years, we have always followed this layout. We haven't made any radical changes, and it has been very easy to just uh, improve the vision, make some tweaks, and even when the plants have overgrown or I have changed the planting, but we have the same shapes for the planting areas. And I think it was a really good decision. And if you are in the middle of figuring out your own yard's layout, good for you. It's such an important step for all the future years as a gardener. And after you have done your layout, I would like to suggest you that maybe if you are doing it yourself, you don't want to make everything at the same time. So it would be a good idea to start considering which one of the projects is most important. Like divide the layout into different smaller projects. They might be projects that you do in a weekend or something that you do during the summer holiday or you reserve a couple of weeks for it, but anyways, you reserve the time for finishing the project and you know when it's done, it's ready and you can move into a new part of your layout. But if you have a little bit difficulties to decide which one is the most important project at the moment, I have also created a PDF. It's like a template that helps you figure out what is the most important project at this moment. And it also helps you to start planning the steps for the project that you are going to choose as your main, as your priority, and your first step that you start accomplishing. So if you want to have that kind of help, you can download the PDF with the template and the steps and the guiding questions. I'll add the link below here. So doing this work for layout and deciding how you are going to use the space in your own yard, it's very important. And if you want any support or any help or new ideas, please, you can find more ideas in gardendesignstories.com and also follow along here in YouTube. And please, you can also add comments and ask questions. I would be very happy to answer those questions in the future episodes. So that was all for now, and I hope that you will have a wonderful day designing, planning, and gardening. Take care. Bye for now.